Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Gracie. It's part 2 of the Teens Diary, by the way. So today's video is going to be about tips for the 7th grade. I have tips on my phone to read to you guys. So if you guys see me looking down at my phone, or looking down anywhere, you'll see that I'm reading from my phone. Alright, let's get into the first tip. The first tip is going to be about friendship. Always find your people you bond with, and find people that you'll stick with through thick and thin, and also find people that you also trust too. On top of that, I can't stress this enough that I've been through like friendships that like people like use me for stuff, and after that a minute later they're mean to me. Like, no, that's where I usually get my rudeness from and stuff like that, like when I'm around people, because lots of people are mean to me first and I just don't understand why. Please try to not focus on finding a relationship in middle school, especially in your second last year. Mind you, this tip is coming from a person that has a relationship and that is in a relationship, and I found my relationship in grade 7, but we don't talk about that. Next tip is grades. Always focus on your grades and try your best to pass at least, well, especially if your school is strict with grades, or even your parents. There's so many, like from my experience, there's so many times where I would get an ME and my mom would ask, is that failing? Well, I live in Canada, so ME's like what, 80 something percent. So my mom would be like, is that failing? No, it's not failing, it's actually passing. I'm actually passing the grade or the class that I'm taking. I'm not failing, I'm passing. So that would always bring me down and my wishes down, and be like, oh, so ME is now failing. I need to get an EX to pass. EX is 100%, straight up 100%. I need to get an EX to pass the class. Next is drama. Stay away from it as much as you can. If you have a friend group that's involved with it too much, with too much drama, it will make you lose focus in learning, etc. I can't stress this enough. This kind of happened, this low-key kind of happened to me as well, where it would make you, like, that thought of the scenario that happened would play in your head while you're learning, and you're trying to understand what you're learning, but you're also trying to understand the serious problem that's happening. So please just try and find friends that do not evolve around drama, and try to stay away from people that cause the drama. Next tip is the most important tip, which is hygiene. Hygiene is important. Always shower every day, but some people don't shower every day, so at least 2 to 3 days. And also, deodorant is crucial in school. Deodorant is crucial in school. Don't start coming to school smelling like BO and then walking into class happy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, even if you spray perfume does not max that odor. Perfume makes it worse, to say the least, but we don't talk about that. Next is confidence. Be confident in yourself. It will help you a lot through your second last year at school. And yes, that's true. It will help you a lot with understanding where you belong, understanding the things that you need to learn about yourself, and also understanding so many other things as well. So yes, confidence will help you a lot in your school years. It'll also help you find multiple things that you haven't found about yourself in your second last year. And you can use that to build up your self-esteem, confidence, anything you please. Next tip is style. Find your style in your clothing, hair, etc. It'll help you boost your confidence in yourself. Just like I said about confidence, also about style. Find your style. It'll help you basically, I don't know what actually it will help you with, but just find a style that you are comfortable with. That's what it will help you with. Find a style that you will understand about. Find a style that you would look good in, and you know that you look good in, basically. Next tip is about school in general. Be respectful to your teachers. Don't be mean for no reason. You'll be seen as a mean girl or deemed as someone who does not have respect or manners. I can't stress this enough. I had one student in my class that like was always so rude to our teachers, like always giving our teachers attitude, and that basically just made him end up going to the office, getting yelled at, or having more attitude than he had beforehand. So please be respectful to your teachers, peers, anyone you see in your school. Not even school in general. Be respectful to anyone you see. If they're younger than you, older than you, be respectful to anyone you see. Next tip is about makeup. When it comes to makeup, I would recommend doing a simple look. But if you don't know what to do, search up different makeup looks, but don't make it too extra. There's makeup looks that are gonna pop up on the screen here. You guys will see them. They'll pop up on the screen. Sports. The next tip is sports. Always and try to join different sports that you're able to join. Make sure, and this is in stars, make sure it doesn't mess up your studies. I had like in my school where I live, in my school, in the sign up form, or like in the permission slip form, it says your student, like, you have to make sure that your grades are up and your grades stay up. Your grades cannot fall down when you're like, you know, when you're doing sports, because that means you'll get kicked off the team. But I don't know how it is in other type of states or something, but that's how I know it is in my state, basically. Last and final tip is about different things. Like, these are things, this is not really a tip, by the way, but different things girls and boys experience in middle school or during high school, or during any time in their life. One thing is puberty. Lots of girls and boys experience puberty with voices getting deep and body changes, having mustaches, everything of the sort that you know about puberty, right? This is a tip about it. Don't stress about it. It happens to anyone. It can happen to anyone at a young age, when you're in middle school, when you're studying middle school, when you're in high school, when you're ending high school. It can happen anytime, or even when you're in adulthood. Because lots of girls and boys, they don't start puberty when they're in their teens, they're younger ages, you know what I mean? So sometimes it can also happen in adulthood if you're like starting early. It's just called late puberty, basically. But that's all I gotta say. So bye guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there's gonna be a part 3 with teen diaries, and that's gonna be a back to school haul of everything. Even though I already showed you my clothes, I'm getting everything soon. I already have my supplies. I'll just show you guys all of that when I get my shoes and my backpack. Bye guys.